Jason Kelce is going above and beyond this time. Even though the Kelce brothers are recognized for their ability to make people laugh, when it came to mocking Kelce's less than subtle obsession with Taylor Swift and his younger brother Travis, the NFL player didn't hold back. While the entire world watched the growing romance between the international pop sensation and the Kansas City Chiefs tight end, Jason couldn't help but criticize Travis, as any good older brother would. And it's funny, fans are actually enjoying Jason's lighthearted jokes about Travis in their podcast, New Heights, and sideline banter ever since the Swift accusations started to make the rounds. Whether it's mocking him for suddenly being a certified Swiftie or making fun of the lavender haze he's been floating in, Jason has been bringing some great sibling energy to the whole situation. But it's all in good humor, let's face it. Jason is trying to control his brother, or at least make him laugh, even though he knows that everyone is currently obsessed with Taylor and Travis. Now, what is Jason saying? Let's talk about Travis's ability to evade the latest round of brotherly roasting and his family's playful attention. To ensure you don't miss any more videos, please remember to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up before we start. Jason is right, Travis is seriously fixated with Taylor. You and I are not chatting casually about how much you love her music. This wear is severe. The merchandiser knows all the deep cuts and digs into the lyrics to uncover hidden meaning, and let's face it, the guy does a lot for her. For instance, learning to knit so he could make her a scarf in her favorite color, creating her a guitar-shaped birthday cake, and going to every concert within 500 miles. Okay, which I made might be the last one, but you get the point. Jason is just pointing out the obvious here, people. It's the truth, not a slight. Who can really blame Travis for falling in love? To be honest, his lack of effort to conceal the fact that she is Taylor Swift is sort of adorable. Like a low-vic puppy dog, he is constantly wagging his tail and delivers her the equivalent of a slobbery tennis ball. But instead of a tennis ball, you know, it's $175,000 worth of roses. Yes, on her birthday, he did just that. Get her 35 bouquets of roses for her 35th birthday, one for each year of her life. It's more than simply a charming gesture. It's a full-fledged declaration of love written in rose petals. The gesture is flashy and theatrical, conveying the message that I'm totally in love and I want everyone to know it. For emphasis, let's restate the price tag. We are here to support Travis Kelce at his peak. $175,000. That is not only a large amount of money, but it also serves as a down payment for a house. According to reports, you could buy a decent car, finance a small startup, or buy enough roses to fill a small apartment for that much. The smell must have been overpowering given the sheer volume of flowers. Most likely, the delivery person needed a forklift. Despite Ed Kelce's claim that Taylor values emotion over money, Travis clearly decided to apply the double whammy. With a megaphone made out of roses and $100 bills, he's not just mumbling sweet nothings, he's shouting them from rooftops, delivering maximum sentimentality at maximum expense. He has virtually rewritten the rules for love songs, with the lyrics centered around extravagant displays of passion and large gestures. You might as well go galaxy brain huge if you're gonna go large, isn't it? It's a lot. It's definitely extravagant, but it's also undeniably beautiful and somewhat humorous. In addition, Taylor Swift's birthday is today. If we're being exact, Travis is doing a great job with flying colors, mostly red and neon rose gold, and he clearly knows the difficulty. It's charming, funny, and proof that even multimillionaire athletes can have a hopeless romantic streak. And the roses were just the start. In addition, he's setting a new standard for boyfriend conduct, and I'm not upset about it. Travis acting like Santa Claus gave Taylor enough jewels to make a royal or queen blush, going above and beyond the flower tributes. A Day-Date 36 Rolex watch, which costs a casual $60,000, is the first item on our list of serious bling. And after all, when you can wear a modest fortune on your wrist, who needs to tell the time? Next, he spent another $25,000 on an Elsa Peretti open heart bracelet and another $22,000 on a split cuff with a heart inscribed on it. One really costly item of jewelry is obviously insufficient. As if that weren't enough to amaze and excite, he completed the whole thing with an Alhambra necklace, pendant, and earring set that came to an astounding $47,000. The jewelry alone brought in about $155,000, and when you combine that with the rose extravaganza, you have a birthday bounty that could probably put a stop to world hunger. With riches, jewelry, and a ton of love and money, this man is clearly serious about winning. According to an informant who spoke to the US Sun, turning 35 is a highly significant birthday. Hence, he intended to make this day really unforgettable. Various luxurious artifacts and the bouquets, one for every season. He knows how important the occasion was, and he has been working on this for a while. Now that the tour is over, they can spend a lot more time together, and Taylor's birthday is the first of many days and occasions for celebration in the weeks ahead. They both want to enjoy one another now because the last several months have been incredibly difficult. Travis also has a unique challenge because Taylor's birthday is so near to Christmas. A few weeks later, how do you top a birthday celebration worth $175,000? The man has a lot of work ahead of him when it comes to giving gifts, and he isn't slowing down because it appears that the Christmas budget is significantly larger than the birthday budget. It begs the question of what he could gift her aside from a mountain of roses and a tiny fortune in jewelry. The possibilities are endless and, to be honest, a little scary. A private island, a customized spaceship, the name rights to a stadium. Indeed, something that everyone is watching and taking notes puts pressure on Travis. The only negative is that since he's playing against the Pittsburgh Steelers on Christmas Day, there won't be much time for real time spent together. However, when you're giving your girlfriend items that are more costly than most people's homes, a little FaceTime probably goes a long way. The source claims that Travis and Taylor love birthdays and are really enthusiastic about Christmas. Travis likes to surprise Taylor with beautiful things, so he had a couple more odd things planned for her for Christmas. Let's be clear, Travis Kelce's affection for Taylor Swift extends far beyond merely showering her with costly gifts. While the roses and the Rolex watches are eye-catching, they are merely the gaudy exterior of a much more profound bond. Anyway, this person isn't afraid to show off his true intelligence. Instead of just passively appreciating Taylor Swift's music, he's actively immersing himself in the experience, which entails earning some major frequent fly miles. We're not just talking about going to a local show whenever it's convenient for you. Travis has been spotted at a number of Eras Tour shows, often traveling a considerable distance to see them. Who is also not only a casual guest, he is chanting along to every line, dancing as if no one is seeing, and generally radiating fanboy energy, except of course that everyone is watching because he is Travis Kelce. Travis takes his fandom to the next level. It's more than just following the crowd, it's truly infectious how he's living his best Swiftie life. Remember when he showed out on stage out of the blue during one of her shows? He performed the entire Shake It Off with Taylor rather than just waving to the crowd and leaving. He embraced the enthusiasm, committed to the dance, and flaunted it like flawlessly out. He doesn't hold his pose or anything. He just moves his body, gives him a quick wave, and he's gone. It's almost like he just popped. It was a time of absolute delight for everyone who witnessed it, not just him, as his fans follow everything he does. An individual posted on X saying, "I am obsessed with Travis holding a Taylor 22 duck." Another added, "Find a man who is as enamored with you as Travis is with Taylor. This isn't simply a boyfriend supporting his girlfriend's career, this is a true enthusiast chasing his goals." In addition to dating Taylor Swift, he is soaking up every second of the Taylor Swift craze, from her unannounced appearances to her stadium performances, and he is clearly loving it all. This excitement is quite charming. It's proof that even multimillionaire athletes can become famous, and that sincere relationships and common experiences often make the best gifts. He is embracing her world wholeheartedly instead of just buying it, which is why his dedication is so alluring. So, what do you think? If you thought this video was good, please leave a comment below. Click the bell icon and select subscribe to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this one every week where I expose the ulterior motives of your favorite celebs.